Hello everyone, I'm Trishanu Banik, scientist from India Meteorological Department. I welcome you all to the daily weather briefing. So first, we'll talk about the last 24-hour weather realized. As we know that extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall condition is going on over the northeastern states. Like if you look at here, you can see the extremely heavy rainfall occurred over the states Assam and Meghalaya, and heavy to very heavy rainfall occurred over the states Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, and also over the Gangetic West Bengal. So now, if you look at the heavy rainfall, you can see most part of the India, like over the northern part of India, like state Jammu, and also East Rajasthan in the western part of the India. And if you look at the southern part, then interior Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Lakshadweep, and over the eastern part, South Himalayan, West Bengal, Jharkhand, and also northeastern state like Mizoram, Tripura, Konkan, and Goa, Chhattisgarh, and also Orissa, Madhya Pradesh in central India. All those states received a good amount of rainfall, which lies within the heavy rainfall category. And if you look at the weather highlights, so for the next few days, you can see, as we already know, southwest monsoon is progressing, and southwest monsoon has further advanced into some more parts of the Gujarat region, Madhya Pradesh, remaining parts of the Vidarbha, some more parts of the Chhattisgarh, and also the Gangetic West Bengal, Jharkhand, and Bihar by today on, that is on 19 June 2022. And if you look at the current spell of heavy intense rainfall over the northeastern state, and this intense rainfall is likely to continue over the all the northeastern states, and also over the South Himalayan, West Bengal, and Sikkim during the next 24 hours. And we are expecting the reductions of such situations after 24-hour onwards. And also thunderstorm activity accompanied with isolated heavy shower is likely to continue throughout the north, central, and east India during next 2 to 3 days. So these are the rainfall realized during last 24 hours. You can see specifically over the northeastern part of the India, the states Assam, Meghalaya, and also South Himalayan, West Bengal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur. Over those states, different stations, and the amount of rainfall is given here. You can clearly see that some of the stations like Silchar received 29 centimeter of rainfall. In Meghalaya, Sohra received 25 centimeter of rainfall. And also in Arunachal Pradesh, Bhalukpong received 14 centimeter of rainfall. So these are the different rainfall informations. If you look at the northern India and also western part of the India, like Jammu Kashmir received one station, Rajouri received 9 centimeter, and eastern Rajasthan, Dausa received 8 centimeter of rainfall, and different other area where the good amount of rainfall was realized is given here. You can clearly see that. And now talk about the synoptic systems. So what are the special synoptic systems that are presently existing over the India and its surrounding region? You can see, firstly, there is a WD over the close to the western part of the Rajasthan, and partly over the Pakistan as well. And if you look at here, there is a cyclonic circulation specifically over the southwestern part of the Haryana and its neighboring region, which extend up to the 3.1 kilometer. And also there is a trough which is basically lie over the cyclonic circulations and extending from this region, like you can see here, southwest Haryana and its neighboring up to the central part of the Arabian Sea across the states Rajasthan and Gujarat. And another trough is there here which start from the Vidarbha region and extend up to the South Tamil Nadu region in the lower level of the troposphere. And if you look at here, you can see there is another east-west trough which is extending from the eastern part of the Uttar Pradesh and extends after the Manipur across the state Bihar, Assam, and also the Gangetic West Bengal. You can clearly see that. And also, over the this region, West Bengal region, some parts is here also. You can clearly see that. And now the advancement of the southwest monsoon. What is the current condition? You can see here the red line basically represents what should be the normal monsoon condition, monsoon system, how it should propagate. But what is actually going on is represented by the green colors. You can see that. And presently, southwest monsoon has further advanced into some more parts of the Gujarat region, Madhya Pradesh, and also remaining parts of the Vidarbha, some more parts of the Chhattisgarh, Gangetic, West Bengal, Jharkhand and Bihar by today, that is on 19th June 2022. And also if you look at the different latitude, longitude and the locations where the northern limit passes is given here, you can clearly see that. And we are expecting the condition which is presently going on is will be favorable for further advance of monsoon into some more parts of the Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, northwest Bay of Bengal, some more parts of the Chhattisgarh and Orissa, remaining part of the Gangetic West Bengal, Jharkhand, and some more parts of Bihar, northeast Uttar Pradesh during next 2 to 3 days. So now let's talk about the rainfall and thunderstorm condition for the next 5 days. What will going to happen? That is, we'll talk about the forecast and warning for the next 5 days. So as we already mentioned, different synoptic system which is presently existing over the India and in the surroundings. So under the influence of one of the systems, like as the monsoon situation is going on, so there is a strong southerly or southwesterly wind flowing from the Bay of Bengal to the northeast and adjoining East India. And under the influence of this system, widespread rainfall with isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely over northeastern India and also over the South Himalayan, West Bengal and Sikkim during the next 2 days. And if you look at the other region like Assam and Meghalaya, we are expecting isolated heavy rainfall is likely over those states like Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and also Tripura during the next 5 days. Isolated extremely heavy rainfall is also expecting, we are expecting over the Meghalaya on 19 June, that is today. And also fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with thunderstorm and lightning is very likely over the state Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa and Gangetic West Bengal during the next 5 days. Isolated heavy rainfall likely over Bihar, Jharkhand and Gangetic West Bengal during 19 to 21st of June and over Orissa during 19 to 23rd June this year. And also there is a western disturbance. Under the influence of this western disturbance at the mid tropospheric level and also southwesterly wind from the Arabian Sea to the northwest India at the lower tropospheric level, under the influence of the system, scattered to fairly widespread rainfall with thunderstorm lightning is very likely over the state Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha and also over the Chhattisgarh during the next 5 days. Isolated heavy rainfall is very likely over West Madhya Pradesh and Vidarbha on 19, 20, 23rd, over East Madhya Pradesh on 19, 20, on Chhattisgarh during the 19 to 23rd June. Fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with thunderstorm lightning is very likely over Western Himalayan region like Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan, Muzaffarabad, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Scattered to fairly widespread rainfall over adjoining plains, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi, and also isolated rainfall over Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan during next 3 days. Isolated heavy rainfall likely over Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, West Rajasthan on tomorrow, that is on 20th June, and East Rajasthan during 19th to 21st, and over Punjab on 20th and 21st, and Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh on 21st of June. And also there is a strong westerly wind along the west coast of India, and also there is a trough extending from Vidarbha up to the South Tamil Nadu at lower tropospheric level. So under these under the influence of this system, fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with thunderstorm lightning is very likely over Karnataka, Konkan, Goa, Kerala, Mahe, Lakshadweep, and scattered to fairly widespread rainfall is likely in Madhya Maharashtra, Marathwada, Andhra Pradesh, Yanam, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, and Karaikal during all next 5 days. Isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall is also very likely over Kerala, Mahe, South Interior Karnataka, Gujarat region, and Konkan, Goa during next 5 days. Coastal Karnataka, coastal Andhra Pradesh, Telangana during 19th to 21st, Rayalaseema on 19th and 20th, North Interior Karnataka and North Interior Tamil Nadu on 19th, over Ghat area of Madhya Maharashtra during 20th to 23rd, and over Saurashtra on 19th to 23rd June 2022. So now we'll talk about the weather warning. You can see most part of the India has given yellow warnings, and specifically over the northeastern state, orange alert has been given. You can clearly see that, where the presently heavy rainfall spell or heavy to extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall is going on. So there is an orange alert given over the northeastern state. And if you look at the other part of the India, the heavy rainfall, thunderstorm, lightning condition will be prevail for today. And if you look at on tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, how the situation changes, you can clearly see through the different colors of the warning. But on 22nd onward, the weather may be reduced over the northern part of the India, which is represented by the green color, green warning you can see. And but for the states like northeastern state, still yellow warning is given. So the people who are living there, I request all of you to be updated with the weather information for the latest updates on the weather. And these are the different IMD app like Monsoon map, Damini app, Meghdut app. All those apps are available in Android as well as iOS platform. Please download those apps and check the weather information. And also please follow us in Twitter and also in Facebook. You can just log into Facebook and Twitter and get updated with the weather information from IMD portal. Thank you.